Gather round, you friends of mine, we're checking in with the most fabulous wilderness girls troupe ever. So break out your chicest khaki ensemble and find out where the cast of 1989's troupe Beverly Hills is now. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the troupe Beverly Hills changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1989, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. Shelley Morrison as Rosa, born October 26, 1936. Before she was Phyllis' maid and faithful friend Rosa, Shelley Morrison had a busy career, mostly on television, through the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Post-troupe Beverly Hills, she remained active in film and television, and was most famous for playing Karen Walker's Megan Mullally, maid Rosario on Will and Grace from 1999 to 2006. She opted not to reprise her role on the series' 2017 reboot, choosing instead to retire from acting. In December 2019, Morrison died at the age of 83 after a brief illness. Craig T. Nelson as Fred Neffler, born April 4, 1944. Craig T. Nelson, also known as Neffler the Muffler Man, began his 8-year run as the star of Coach in 1989. The same year that troupe Beverly Hills came out, Nelson won an Emmy for his performance on the ABC sitcom in 1992. Among his various other film and television roles since TBH, he starred as Zeke Braverman on Parenthood from 2010 to 2015, provided his voice for Mr. Incredible in Pixar's The Incredibles, 2004, and Incredibles 2, 2018, played Mary Steenburgen's on-screen husband in Book Club, 2018, and the 2023 sequel, and landed the recurring role of Coach Dale Ballard on Young Sheldon. He's been married to Doria Cook Nelson, his second wife, since 1987 and has 3 grown kids from his first marriage. Today he is 81. Betty Thomas as Velda Plender, born July 27, 1947. The Hill Street Blues star was a 7-time Emmy nominee and winner in 1985 for her supporting role as Sergeant Lucy Bates when she took on the role of Phyllis' ruthlessly determined nemesis Velda Plender, leader of the Culver City Red Feathers. As an alum of Second City, it turned out she had comedic timing to spare, but troupe Beverly Hills was her last acting job, before she moved behind the camera and was quite successful at it. She won an Emmy for directing an episode of the HBO comedy Dream On, and then made HBO's The Late Shift, The Brady Bunch movie, the Howard Stern biopic Private Parts, Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy, 28 Days with Sandra Bullock, and John Tucker Must Die, among others. Most recently she has directed episodes of the Netflix comedy Grace and Frankie. Born Betty Nienhauser, her married name is Thomas. Today she is 78. Mary Gross as Annie Herman, born March 25, 1953. Before she was timid assistant troupe leader Annie, Mary Gross was a cast member on Saturday Night Live from 1981 to 1985. Since troupe Beverly Hills, Gross has appeared in a host of films and TV series, including voice acting on animated series such as Hey Arnold and Animaniacs, and recurring roles on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Boston Legal, and General Hospital. Her most recent credit is a 2012 episode of Raising Hope. Today she is 72. Jenny Lewis as Hannah Neffler, born January 8, 1976. If you have your indie pop druthers about you, you know that the artist formerly known as Phyllis' gymnast daughter Hannah was the lead singer of LA-based band Rilo Kiley, which she formed with Salute Your Short star Blake Sennett. They disbanded in 2014, but Lewis has logged time in other groups, including the Postal Service and the trio Nice as FK, and has 4 solo albums under her belt, the most recent being 2023's Joyelle. The release followed 2019's More Melancholy on the Line, which probed the depths of her grief following the death of her mother and a painful breakup. Lewis' post-troupe Beverly Hills film credits include Big Girls Don't Cry, They Get Even, Foxfire and Pleasantville, and she appeared on the Netflix special A Very Murray Christmas in 2015, teaming with Bill Murray to sing Baby It's Cold Outside. Today she is 49. Carla Gugino as Chica Barnful, born August 29, 1971. That's The Haunting of Hill House star as Chica, The daughter of forgetful international jet-setters who blows out the candles on a lasagna cake when Phyllis and Rosa whip together a birthday celebration for her. Gugino has been working ever since, with movie highlights including Son-in-Law, the Spy Kids movies, Sin City and 2024's Lisa Frankenstein, as well as an endless stream of TV work including The Girls on the Bus, The Fall of the House of Usher and Manhunt. She can also be heard narrating Netflix's The Haunting of Bly Manor, and that's her as the Kryptonian ship AI in Zack Snyder's Justice League, aka the Snyder Cut. She's been in a relationship since the 1990s with filmmaker Sebastian Gutierrez, who created Jet, in which she played a top-notch thief who, fresh out of prison, gets pulled back into that life. Today she is 54. Emily Schulman as Tiffany Honigman. Born August 17, 1977. The child star also played nosy next-door neighbor Harriet Brindle on The Family, pretending a robot as a real girls sitcom Small Wonder before landing the role of Tiffany. Diamond enthusiast and daughter of a renowned plastic surgeon. In addition to making close to 200 commercials, she appeared in shows like The Wonder Years and ALF and starred in the short-lived family drama Christie with Troop co-star Kelly Martin. Schulman stopped acting in the mid-90s and after high school became a commercial talent agent. She went on to teach acting after moving to Connecticut, and she's mom to 3 children with her husband since 2002. Derek Webster. Today she is 47. Kelly Martin as Emily Coleman. Born October 16, 1975. Kelly Martin played Emily, the daughter of an out-of-work actor. Martin was a very busy child actress who went on to star as Becca Thatcher in Life Goes On and ill-fated Dr. Lucy Knight on She also starred as the titular teacher in 1912-era Appalachia in the short-lived Christie with Emily Schulman. Most recently she starred in the Haley Dean mystery series, Hallmark's Christmas in Montana and Lifetime's An Amish Sin. The Yale graduate has 2 daughters with husband Keith Christian, whom she married in 1999. Today she is 50. Heather Hopper as Tessa de Blasio. Born September 16, 1976. Before playing Tessa, the daughter of 2 movie directors who enjoys psychoanalyzing others with what she's learned from her own therapist, Hopper played Nikki on Good Morning, Miss Bliss, the sitcom that later became Saved by the Bell. She only acted a bit after Troop Beverly Hills, popping up on Beverly Hills 90210, The Shield and the soap opera Passions, choosing instead to focus on raising her daughter, who was born in 1998. She leads a private life in her home state of California, but did join the rest of the cast for a 30th anniversary reunion in 2019 at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Today she is 49. Amy Foster as Claire Sprance. Born August 5, 1975. Amy Foster played Claire, the child star with a romance novelist mother who joined the Wilderness Girls to do something normal. Foster was a prolific child actress in the 80s and early 90s. She largely stepped away from acting after the CBS School Break special in 1995, but returned to the short-lived revival series Punky Brewster in 2021 to reprise her role as Margot Kramer. In her private life, she's raising daughter Tessa and son Brock with her firefighter husband Trent DeFries. Today she is 50. Tori Spelling as Jamie. Born May 16, 1973. The future star of Beverly Hills 90210. Reality TV and some epic TV movies. Had bit roles in a number of her mega-producer dad Aaron Spelling's productions, including The Love Boat and Fantasy Island, before she showed up as Cleo's largely silent red feather sidekick Jamie. Mission accomplished. She appeared in the 2019 meta-reunion series BH 90210 and co-hosts the 90210MG podcast with Jenny Garth. She shares sons Liam, Finn and Beau and daughters Stella and Hattie with second husband Dean McDermott. They broke up in 2023 after 17 years together. Today she is 52. Dinah Lacey as Cleo Plender. Dinah Lacey was born on October 19, 1975. Her mom being in labor for 17 hours meant nothing to ruthless Cleo Plender. Daughter of the win at all costs Velda, leader of the Culver City Red Feathers. After appearing on The Jeffersons, Facts of Life, Life Goes On and others, Lacey put acting on hold in 1990, but the proud mom made the troupe Beverly Hills fans happy with an appearance at WonderCon in 2019 and joined in the E.T. reunion. Today she is 50. Tasha Scott as Shakar. Born on July 16, 1972. Scott stole the show as Jasmine, officer. Do you know who this man is? Shakar, the proud daughter of a famous boxer. She continued to act on TV, most prominently in the sitcoms South Central with Lorenz Tate and The Parenthood with Robert Townsend, and played Dorothy in a 1996-1997 touring production of The Wiz. After a 20-year break from acting, she popped up in the 2018 indie movie Bluest Moon, and her EP, Moonchild, is streaming. Per IMDb, she's starring in an upcoming series called The Bostons. Today she is 53. Stephanie Basham as Vicky. Born the 28th of February 1947. The British actress played romance novelist Vicky, Claire's mom and Phyllis' best friend, who is appalled to see her depressed pal drowning her sorrows in a case of Evian. Most memorably, Basham played Sable Colby on Dynasty and her own spin-off, The Colbys, with Charlton Heston. She was nominated for a Golden Globe for her role as a nun who takes a flock of kids under her wing in the short-lived sitcom Sister Kate, and she played Dylan McKay's artsy mother Iris on Beverly Hills, 90210. In 2009 she played Martha on the long-running British soap opera Coronation Street and starred in the BBC One sitcom Boomers, which ran from 2014 to 2016. Plus she's been in a number of recent rom-coms, including 2022's Christmas in the Caribbean with Elizabeth Hurley. Basham has 2 daughters from her marriage to late actor John McEnery, whom she divorced in the 1970s, and she's been in a relationship with Dr. Bernie Greenwood since 2008. Today she is 78. Shelley Long as Phyllis Neffler. Born August 23, 1949. When Shelley Long starred in troupe Beverly Hills as Phyllis Neffler, the most fabulous troupe leader of all time, she was most famous for playing Diane Chambers on Cheers, a role for which she won an Emmy and 2 Golden Globes. She has appeared in a multitude of films since, including The Brady Bunch movie, 1995, and its follow-up A Very Brady sequel, 1996. Robert Altman's Drive Tea and the Women, 2000. Honeymoon with Mom, 2006. Pizza Man, 2011. Love Again, 2014. Different Flowers, 2017. And The Cleaner, 2021. Long has also been active on television, where some of her most notable work includes reprising her role as Diane on the Cheers spin-off Frasier and a recurring role as Dee Dee Pritchett on Modern Family. In 2019, Long reunited with her former TBH castmates for the film's 30th anniversary. Long is mother of daughter Juliana with ex-husband Bruce Tyson. Today she is 76.